It's Q&A time. Yo guys, Features Gaming here, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. And today it is Q&A time. Seeing as we're about 3/4 through the year, I decided I'd do a Q&A now, and then New Year's Day around that time of area, I'll do another one. So I once again asked you guys on my community tab to send me some questions, and let's get into the questions that you asked. Just quickly before we get into the questions, I did actually put kind of like a limit to how many questions you could send in, which I think it was like 5. There is only one person that sent in more than 5 questions, but some of them are just stupid answers, so I just decided to include them. But then there was the one that was just, there was someone else who just spammed the question, so I just deleted all of those messages. So, you know, they tried to bypass the thing, which wasn't going to work, so yeah, I just deleted those. Yeah, let's just get into the questions. And again, if there's like duplicates or questions that kind of would get the similar answer, I decided to leave those out as well. Anyway, the first person that sent in a question was F&J Gaming, and the first question is, what are you most excited about in the new SCR update? Well, 1.8 hasn't officially leaked all of their new updates, so it's a little bit hard to actually pinpoint what is actually going to be coming out. I think probably the new SCR, the new station revamps, I think, because it would give a lot more unique to the, to the environment. So when you drive into a station, it'll be a bit more, it'll be a lot more good to look at rather than just looking at a station that you've seen, 5,000 times. That hasn't really been, revamped since like 1.5 or whatnot. So it'll be quite nice to see some, improvements on that. And it would also make some good dispatching videos as well, because when 1.8 comes out with the new station revamps, I am thinking of doing some dispatching videos at the new stations with them, being revamped. So maybe, probably the new station revamps. The next question they sent in is, what is your favorite game to play? Well, I don't think it's strictly limited to Roblox, and it's kind of like last time. I really don't know what other kind of game I play a lot. I mean, F1 2021, I'm playing that quite a lot. ETS2, there's probably that as well. Bussum 21 as well. I'm really enjoying that. Making the daily videos on it. Again, Roblox is up there. It's kind of hard to pinpoint the exact kind of game that that's my favorite. I just like playing all games really, so I don't really have an answer to that. If I had to pick, probably Roblox, because there's just so many games on there. So yeah, I'm probably just going to go with that. And the final question they sent in is, what is your best station in SCR? Now, I think we all know that I absolutely adore Lynn by the Sea, because it just looks so much like King's Cross. There's not a spot of, what's the word, there's not a spot for, that's not identical to King's Cross. And you guys know I love King's Cross because I've been there so many times when I've been been going to London, and I literally know everything about the station. Well, I don't know about the history of it, but I kind of know everything about each platform and just stuff like that. And I just love King's Cross, so I'm probably gonna have to say Lynn by the Sea. The next question coming in from, now just give me a moment to try and pronounce these names. I'm not the best at pronouncing these names. East Tournament Gaming, I think that's how you pronounce your name. And their question is, what is my favorite SCR role? Again, like I said in previous Q&As, there isn't really an exact role that I prefer out of all of the other ones. All of them have their ups and downs. Driving is good for relaxing and driving. Dispatching is quite good, there's not much involved. And then guarding is just, again, relaxing, but can get a little bit boring, same as dispatching. But driving, you're kind of doing something all the time. I mean, I'm probably going to have to say driver is my favorite one, because it's the one I'm in most of the time. When I start my SCR streams, I'm almost starting doing driving, so I'm probably going to have to say that. The next question coming in from 313 Pep, and in hyphens, I am an egg, so cracking username, I must say. And the question is, what toilet paper do I use? Okay, weird question. Just standard toilet paper, really. As the zone, I guess. I can just give you that answer. The next few questions coming in from Nabtastic, and the first one is, what is my favorite game outside of Roblox? So outside of Roblox, so I can't pick Roblox. Again, like I've been saying, I play a lot of F1 2021, Bus Sim 21, and Euro Truck. I'm probably gonna have to say either F1 2021 or Bus Sim 21, because I'm playing Bus Sim 21 a lot because I really enjoy it. But you know, that's I'm doing a career on videos. And F1 2021, I just like racing in F1 cars. So either one of those two. There isn't, as I said, an exact one. So either one of those two. The next question is, what is my favorite video I have ever made? Well, the thing is that I really enjoy all the videos that I make, because if I didn't enjoy making them, then I wouldn't upload them. I mean, yeah, there has been a few, videos that I have made on the channel that I haven't particularly liked making. But at the time I thought it was like a good idea. I really kind of like making videos where I go out and vlog, because it means that I'm doing something and videoing the experience. When I'm like just making videos on gaming, yes, I am enjoying on the game, but like it's not as enjoyable as going out and doing something and then recording that experience. So the only video that I remember watching all of the time, like when I went out, was when I went to Alton Towers back in 2017, and I vlogged that experience. For some odd reason, I just keep watching that all the time, so I'm probably gonna have to say that video is probably the most favorite video I've ever made. And their final question is, what is my most memorable milestone? Example, getting 1,000 subs. Well, I think, to be fair, you've bossed it. You've bossed the answer on your question. I mean, yeah, I know 2,000, 5,000, all of those subscriber milestones are still brilliant and so memorable to get those milestones, but I kind of like remember 1,000 as that's kind of like the milestone that opened my channel up to like loads of opportunities. Like when you hit 1,000 subs, then you're eligible for monetization, community tab, and channel members as well. It was just fantastic to hit 1,000 subscribers. And then obviously to then meet the requirement of watch time to get monetized and stuff. It was absolutely fantastic. And yeah, it was just amazing to get 1,000 subs. I mean, it was amazing to get 2,000, 3,000, etc. But I think 1,000 is probably the most memorable milestone that I got on YouTube. The next question coming in from the top donator on my channel, also known as Clocking, and their question is, if you could have any job apart from YouTube, what would it be and why? Again, there's many jobs that I'd like to have, like truck driving, maybe bus driving, because playing a lot of Bus Sim 21. But there's always been like kind of like that job that's been like in the back of my mind and like thinking, oh, that would be super cool to get. And it's actually a theme park operator, a theme park ride operator, because ever since I've been little, I've loved going to theme parks. I don't think there's any question about that. I've loved going to theme parks. And it's always fascinated me how the rides work and how the ride operator, actually like dispatches the train, the trains or the thing to, start the operation of the ride. And I just love to, work in that business, if you see what I mean. Like learning how the rides operate and then actually being the person that dispatches it. So probably gonna have to say a theme park ride operator. The next question coming in from Ace Alex, and the question is, what do you think 1.8 will contain? Again, nothing's been confirmed. I'm not a developer for SCR, so I don't even know what's going to be involved. I think SCR station revamps is definitely confirmed, because they won't be leaking all of these. And I think in the messages as well on the SCR Discord, Charlie has literally stated that it will be implemented into 1.8. People are saying about track sleepers and the things like that. I really don't think, to be fair, that will be implemented, because that would literally require a full like revamp of the entire map and might make the map laggy for lower end PC users. and it probably won't be good for people to play on. So I don't think that's going to be there. Guard panels was another thing that was in the SCR testing server thing, so probably that might be in there, because I don't really think that will be included. I think some trains are getting some reskins done as well, so probably some of those, but I'm not entirely sure what 1.8 will contain, unfortunately. The next question coming in from Coco Rodriguez, and the first question is, you like Stepford Express? Yeah, I mean, Stepford Express is probably one of my favorite operators in SCR. The next question is, when will you give out the link to SCR without any trollers? Well, I'm doing that right now. If you're trusted, if you come onto my Roblox request streams and I feel like you're trusted, then I will give you the link. But the thing is that you need to, unfortunately, be on my Discord, because it's the only way I can think of giving you guys the link without, getting trollers in, because usually what I used to do was set up a private server and then pin that on the stream, but then trollers were getting into it and I was just getting a little bit annoying to keep banning those trollers and stuff like that, people going into the signaling role when they weren't supposed to, and just stuff like that. So it was a little bit difficult. So then I did switch it to trusted only, because otherwise SCR would have just done my head in and I wouldn't have enjoyed it at all. And I must say, ever since I switched it to trusted, I've been enjoying it a lot more. Obviously there are other things that you need to do on Discord in order for me to just verify that you're not a troller, which is joining the SCR Discord server and verifying it, so I can just check your username, connecting your Discord account to YouTube so I can see who you are on the streams, and just stuff like that, just so I can ensure that we don't have any trollers on the server and just have a nice time on there. And the final question is, how has the year went for you? Well, the thing is that I haven't been out this year. Well, actually, I tell a lie. I've just started to go out with football resuming, or my work resuming. Speaking of which, I have a game tomorrow, and so it is nice to see or like get back to getting back to normality. Obviously, with the COVID situation still quite high at the moment, I still don't feel safe doing normal life stuff, like going to a theme park or things like that, going to the shops. Well, yes, going to the shops, but like having masks on and making sure that I'm not touching anything or stuff like that. But yeah, like the start of the year, I've just been stuck inside making YouTube videos, and I have enjoyed it, but it has been a little bit of a challenge for me, obviously with autism as well. It's not fun being stuck in the house 24/7. I mean, I did have those few times where I did, go out, for like the car ride or something. One of them, was, to go and get my COVID jab, which I'm great to, be, vaccinated, to make it, make me, protected. Well, obviously, for a bit, or I say a bit, a lot. I think it's like 95% you're protected from the double jab, but obviously you're not fully protected. But yeah, I mean, it's nice to eventually get back to doing what I used to do, and yeah, so in all, probably good. I mean, I still want the COVID situation to just get away, so hopefully next year in 2022, and with the new F1 regulations coming into play as well, because I love watching F1, next year hopefully should be a better year than 2021. LZ Remixer wants to know, are there any SCR stations that I think need upgrading? No. The thing is that because I'm not like a, what's the word, like a design person, I don't really know what stations could be upgraded. I mean, any stations that I think that could be upgraded, probably some on the Whitefield branch, probably a few SCR stations there could be a bit revamped, because even though I know that they're, two platform stations, I feel like they could be upgraded slightly. I mean, I don't know if there's anything else that, could be upgraded. I don't know, Angel Pass maybe. I don't think that's been upgraded for a while, so we could probably have a look at that. City Hospital, that looks a little bit boring at the moment. Financial quarter, the same. Yeah, I think there's like many stations that haven't been upgraded for a while that probably could have a little bit of detail added to that. What I think SER could do for Christmas, to, you know, try and embrace the Christmas spirit, is not have the full, you know, ground covered in snow. I think what they could do is add some Christmas decorations into the station. I know that's probably not, you know, like anything, you know, to do with this question, but kind of like SER stations being upgraded. Like, you know, just for like the festive season though, I feel like that they could, you know, like add like a Santa or something, you know, in a corner of a station just to like embrace the Christmas spirit. But obviously that's besides the point of this question. Are there any SER stations that you think need upgrading? Probably yes. And, you know, as I said, probably some on the Whitefield branch, Angel Pass, and, you know, Financial Quarter, and any of the, you know, any of the other things. The next question coming in from Healthy Heidi, I think that's how you pronounce their name. And the question is, are you looking forward to the long addicted James Street extension? Me too. I mean, I don't think the James Street has been fully confirmed yet, but it is super likely to happen. I mean, I'm not really into waterline driving, so to be fair, for me, I don't really think it's going to change anything, because I'm not, you know, a waterline driver. I mean, it would be good to, you know, have another station added to SCR, because, you know, it's been a while since, you know, we've had stations being added to SCR, so it would be good to, you know, try out, you know, the new station in James Street, or after James Street. So probably 50-50. Yes, it's good to see a new station being added, but it doesn't really affect me because I'm not, you know, like a waterline driver or such. So yeah, I'm probably going to go 50-50. The next question coming in from Quantum Visuals, or Lucky Gamer as we call him here on the channel. And the first question is, who is your favorite person that's raided you? There's been many that have, you know, been my favorite. I mean, VG was one of them, you know, raided me about 5 times, I think we can say. Each time has been absolutely crazy and mad, and, you know, it's been amazing. Giving me loads of subscribers as well, from, you know, his community, which is, you know, I'm super thankful for. So again, thank you, VG, if you are watching this video, which is highly unlikely, for all of the raids. Obviously he did help me get to, I think it was 6,500, and then got me to 7,000 as well, which is absolutely amazing. And there is one more as well, which is just Harrison. It wasn't actually too long ago, actually. He raided me when I did my gaming PC build, which wasn't even a gaming PC build. It was on a game on Roblox building PCs. And yeah, he, you know, just dropped in and dropped a load of subs as well, which was absolutely awesome to see as well. So thank you two for the raids, as they've really helped out the channel, and I couldn't thank you guys enough for all of the support, you know, that you've given me, you know, sending your community over to my channel and giving me some love. So yeah, again, thank you guys for that. And their second question is, which of the Haven songs is your favorite? I just love all of the Haven songs. I mean, I'm gonna guess probably my favorite one is probably the R&B one, because I really enjoy that one. There's also the new one as well, which is Party Hard. I really enjoy that song, but the thing is that song isn't like on YouTube just as like the full quality sound. There's like dance, you know, there's been someone filming it at Haven, filming the Fun Stars, so there is, you know, like, you know, crowd chattering and, you know, audience, you know, cheering and stuff like that. But yeah, I really wish they could, you know, release a high quality version of Party Hard, because I'll definitely purchase it and probably play it on repeat. So probably either the Party Hard song or the Time for R&B one. The next question coming in from Jaden Asium Ampofo, if that's how you pronounce your name. Again, I'm really sorry if it isn't. I don't think it is, just because of how I pronounce that. But the question is, what is better, OMSI, Busim 21, or Busim 18, or Busim 21, and why? A Busim 18. I don't play OMSI at all, so I think I can rule that one out straight away. So I guess it's tied between Busim 18 and Busim 21. Busim 18, the UI I felt for Busim 18 was a bit more like simple and easy to understand. With Busim 21, it can be a little bit, you know, difficult to see. So it kind of depends what you're seeking in a bus sim. I mean, for me, I do like it to be quite simple. So if we're talking about like, user interface and, the, general like navigating through different menus, probably gonna have to say bus sim 18, but I really enjoy like the driving style and like just the general gameplay of bus sim 21. So I'm probably gonna have to say bus sim 21 out of those three. So the next question coming in from Dark Reaper 7897, or just Dark Reaper that we call here on the channel, and this is the person that sent in a pretty much more than 5 questions. So let's just go through them. Well, the first one being, what job do you want on the side of YouTube that will actually get you a bigger income until you start growing your channel? As I said, was a theme park ride operator. The second question they asked is, when are you doing your driving test? When the current situation dies down a little bit more and I feel safe to do so. The next question is, for the Lucas Wilson channel, which is my over 18 channel, will you consider uploading on a bit more frequently? Now that the summer holidays have passed, I am planning to try and do more streams on the channel, but I can't promise anything. Basically, I kind of want to focus growing my main channel, and then if I have some time, then probably do something on my over 18 channel. The next question is, will you play Valorant on the Features Gaming channel? It's one, it's free, and 2, it's not 18 plus. I mean, if it's a free game, then I'll probably look into it, but I can't promise that it'll be played on the channel. But yeah, I might check it out and see if I want to do it. The next 3 questions is, will you meow? No. Will you woof? No. Will you quack? No. Well, I mean, I just said them anyway, so there you go. The next question is, what is your favorite game playing at the moment? Again, I've kind of answered that earlier, on the, in the questions, probably Roblox. And what is your favorite song at the moment? For some odd reason, it's been a song that I first heard on an ad. And I don't even know why I'm starting to like it a bit more. It just has like a really good beat to it, I guess, which is How You Like That. How you like that? I don't know if any of you have heard that song. But yeah, I don't know why I'm liking it. It's just got like a really good beat to it. So yeah, probably gonna have to say that. The next question coming in from QPow, and their question is, what is your least favorite station in SCR? Again, I don't really have a least favorite station. They're all good in their own way. So I can't really give an answer to that because I just don't have one. The next question coming in from Foodie Pig, which is literally explaining me in a day. And the question is Features Gaming annoying on Twitch annoying? Well, I mean, I don't know who they are in real life. I don't even know who they were. They just came onto my streams once on Twitch and just started spamming me with followers. They've been a bit quiet over the past few days, so they're not really annoying, right now, because I've never even heard of them. But when they started it, I mean, I guess they could be a little bit annoying, just constantly spamming my Twitch with followers. I don't know. I mean, it helped the algorithm a bit, I guess. So probably we can say yes and no to that question. The next question coming in from Calixo, I think that's how you pronounce the name. And the question is, your favorite train in SCR? I do like the 465 on Connect, the F1 train. I like the Class 801 on Express. I like the Class 185 double on Airlink, and I don't know what train for Waterline. So they're all good, trains in their own right, but my favorite are probably going to have to be those trains. The next question coming in from Larice Gaming, and the first question is, do you know or play Plague Incorporation or Inc? I haven't heard of it, so I'm sorry, but no. And the second question is, will you do a 24-hour SCR stream? No. That would absolutely kill me if I did a 24-hour SCR stream. No. I mean, maybe in the future, maybe doing a 24-hour stream, on, Roblox or something like that. I don't know. 12-hour stream, obviously I do like doing 12-hour streams, so maybe, might do one of those later in the future, but it's probably going to be a while until I do like another 24-hour, or it'll be a while until I do a 24-hour stream. Because, I'm living in my house at the moment. I'm living with my parents. So, I can't really, stream for 24 hours. So yeah, it's a bit hard to do that, but I would like to do it eventually in the future, but not on SCR. The next few questions coming in from Crazy Plays, and the first question is, can you say hi to me? Yes, Crazy! We always have to have that in a video, yes, Crazy, or just, you know, when we play Bed Wars, even though we're not playing Bed Wars, we're doing a Q&A. But yeah, hello, Crazy, how you doing? The second question is, can you do the cringy dance? No, I did it when we passed 7,000 subscribers, and when we, you know, get over 1,000 subscribers, then I will think about doing it. And the final question is, can you say goodbye to me? No, Crazy. You're going to be staying on my channel. The next question coming in from Melvin Sunday, and the first question is, can you give me a shout out? I have no questions, please. Keep up the great content, by the way. Thank you for the kind statement of the great content. Technically, you did ask a question, as the question is, can you give me a shout out? That is a question. Well, there you go. I just said your name on the video, so I guess that counts as a shout out. So there you go. The next question coming in from Generator Daniel, also known as the meme master on this channel. And the first question is, what is your least favorite Roblox game? That is not Tycoon or Simulator related. Oh, God. You've limited me to that. SCR. I don't know, really. I just like any game, really. I mean, Snow Hill Lines is probably a game that I played once on the channel. I was just like, no. GCR, I played a bit of that. Didn't really enjoy it. I don't really know, really. I mean, obviously there's games that I prefer not to play, but it doesn't say that I hate them. I don't really have an answer to that, I'm sorry, but yeah, probably Snow Hill Lines or GCR, one of those. The next question is, what is my favorite song from The Fat Rat? Again, not too sure. I mean, he's a great music composer. I don't have anything against his music at all. It's great that he's made it non-copyright, you know, royalty free for us to use, or for his content creators to use. Obviously, you know, my outro used to be one of his songs, and I just like using his songs in general. I don't really have a favorite song from him. I just like all of his songs, really. And the last question is, what is my favorite line in the London Underground? I don't really go into the London Underground when we go to London anymore. I kind of take Ubers, Addison Lees and stuff like that, because apparently when I was little, I used to be a bit scared of the London Underground with the trains, you know, coming in at, you know, like super quick. I don't really know. Probably, you know, the Circle Line, District Line, you know, is the London Underground song. Jubilee Line, Hammersmith and City, all of those lines. I don't really have a favorite. I just like all of them, really. I mean, probably my least favorite is Bakerloo because it absolutely stinks on those. But yeah, probably just one of the normal ones. The next question coming in from The Godfather, and the first question is, how much do you like flights and aviation? I don't really know anything about them. I mean, I know, I guess, a bit, you know, about planes and stuff, but I'm not like super into it. And the second question is, what is my favorite aircraft? The one from Come Outside, the one that Auntie Mabel uses in that TV show. Probably that is going to have to be my favorite aircraft. The next few questions coming in from First Officer Arthur, and the first question is, I am not roasting you, but please do not bring hate on me. How have you experienced autism as yourself? That's not really roasting me. That's a general question, you know, that, you know, I'll be happy to answer. It's not roasting me. Don't worry. You're not roasting me. You know, it's good that you're actually answering these questions, or asking these questions, as, you know, you'll be a bit more knowing of autism. Obviously, it is a bit challenging in terms of, you know, like, I'm not doing things that a normal 19-year-old would be, you know, because people at my age that, you know, don't have autism are probably starting a family, you know, running an own house, you know, managing a family. I am nowhere near that stage. I don't even have a girlfriend, you know, for that matter. So obviously it is a little bit challenging on developing on in life, because, you know, I may not develop some, you know, life skills that I may need, you know, like a few years down the line. I mean, I am getting there. It just might take me longer to do it, basically. Obviously there's things that, you know, have to be in place, you know, for, like, you know, if I sleep, you know, there maybe have to be, you know, like something, you know, like to actually make me sleep, if that makes sense. Obviously, I'm not saying that's what happens, you know, to me, but, you know, like someone with autism might have to, you know, have that. I mean, it's good because it means I can skip lines when I go to a theme park, because I just, honestly, I don't have any patience at all and I can't wait in queues, because it'll just get me het up and I wouldn't have a good day, and, you know, I just be, you know, get angry, and, you know, I just start taking it out on things, and, you know, I don't want to do that. I don't even think, you know, anyone else wants that for that matter. So yeah, I just can't handle waiting for queues. So, you know, I can skip, you know, like the queues when, you know, if I get one of those passes. I mean, like 10 to 15 minute queues, that's fine. But, you know, anything over like, you know, 40 minutes, I start to get, you know, like super agitated for. So yeah, but then obviously, you know, the worst part is that, you know, I'd love to, you know, like, you know, go and get a house and, you know, start living my own life. But the thing is that I know inside I won't be able to do that. And I don't even have the funds to do it either. I mean, that's probably mainly because I don't have a job. I mean, obviously, well, my job at the moment is doing YouTube. But yeah, I just know inside that, you know, I won't be able to do it. Like, for example, I can't save spiders. Well, speaking of that, there was a spider right up there and I got it yesterday. But yeah, it's something like, you know, like just simple things like that. And I just freak out whenever I'd see it. So yeah, I mean, it's good and bad in the respected way. And the final question they asked is, what are your thoughts on Bus Simulator 21? I am an Xbox player and I don't have the game because of its price. I only buy it when it's on sale or something, just like with the Steam for $29.99. It is a good game. It is a good game. Obviously, with you being on an Xbox, it's probably more realistic to play it with a wheel. But obviously, I don't know if you have a wheel or if you're just playing by a controller. It is good. I mean, there are bugs in there, you know, but that's expected. You know, with a new game, there's always going to be bugs in a new game. But hopefully soon they'll be able to sort it out. You know, obviously, you know, for example, you know, like when it first came out, there was no mappable buttons. I mean, the only thing that worked was the wheel and probably the indicators. Everything else you had to push on your keyboard. Thankfully, they brought out a patch like a few days, you know, later that lets you map the buttons, which is awesome. And it's a bit more relaxing. And I'd say, you know, most of the bugs have, you know, probably been removed now. I mean, there is still a few bugs, but obviously that is, you know, expected. I mean, you know, there's probably still games, you know, that are 10 years old and probably still have a few bugs in there. It all depends on that, but in all, I think it is a good game. I mean, you're probably worth off waiting, maybe if you don't have that much, you know, money. If you do have the money, then I do recommend it. It is a great game, but if you are a little bit tight on money, then probably wait until it's on sale. Thankfully, the winter sale hopefully should be coming along soon. I mean, obviously first being Black Friday, so you're probably better off picking it off there. Yeah, probably just one of those. The next question coming in from Ruby Dudley, I think that's how you pronounce their name, or Ruby Doody. And the first question is, how long have you been gaming for? Since I was a teeny weeny fetchy. I don't actually know how, you know, little I was or how old I was when I started gaming, but if I had to have a guess, probably gonna have to say about a decade of gaming, I think, because I used to game on the old PC we had downstairs, which was actually a PC. But obviously there was no graphics card on it. So yeah, it was good on that. So yeah, the next question is, I am autistic. I am autistic gamer too. How do you feel gaming helps? It's not really that gaming for me helps with my autism. It's just I enjoy gaming, and I just decided to make videos of me gaming because that's what I really wanted to do. That's not necessarily my or like my autism to, you know, go for that. But yeah, I mean, I guess it kind of helps, you know, as like a way of de-stressing. If you had like a stressful day, you know, at school or something, then all you want to do when you come home is just play games. So it probably is a way of de-stressing. So probably that, you know, that as well. But to be fair, I don't really think gaming helps. With your autism, it's just a way of, you know, enjoying yourself. And the final question is, how old am I? I am 19 years old, as I said previously. The next few questions coming in from Nathan Plays Games, and the first question is, who is your favorite train spotter? The thing is that I don't really follow any train spotters on YouTube per se. Obviously I do enjoy going and, you know, train spotting myself, but the thing is that when I go train spotting, I don't care if I've got the train. Like when I go train spotting, all I want to do is film trains going past a station or a level crossing or something like that. Like, I'm not one of those, you know, like train spotting enthusiasts where they have to, you know, get every single train. Obviously I do like seeing, you know, like old steam locomotives passing through stations, some diesel engines as well, maybe. But yeah, I don't really follow many train spotters on YouTube. I mean, probably my you know, a few of my friends, Mr. Transport 2002, as you know him, or AP Trains. Probably, you know, they're some of my favorite train spotters. But yeah, I don't really have a favorite on YouTube, if that's what you mean. And the next question is, what game do you like the most? Again, I've probably said it previously, you know, probably Roblox or F1 2021 or something like that. The next question coming in from Travel Adventures, what do you think of the 1.8 sneak peeks? I mean, they're seeming to be you know, it's seeming to be a good job. There are certainly a few stations that are being, you know, really upgraded. Yeah, it's seeming like it's going right well. And they just said, am I in your Discord? Yeah, I think you are. Yeah, you are, so that's cool. The next question coming in from Jason, who asks a few questions, but the top 3 are probably ones I can answer in one question. And the questions are, do you like Singapore? Can you come to Singapore? And how much do you know about Singapore? With the F1, I, you know, really enjoy the track that they make for Singapore, so it looks awesome on the thing. I've seen a few photos of Singapore as well, and it, you know, it seems, you know, it seems to be a really good place. And I would actually like to go to Singapore, you know, mainly to watch the Singapore Grand Prix. Yeah, I mean, I would like to come to Singapore, but probably not right now with, you know, the current situation. I mean, I don't feel safe to do so. But yeah, I mean, Singapore looks good, and I probably would like to come in the future. And the question that they asked after that is, in Tropical Resort Tycoon, where do you want to stay in real life? The villa, Bangalone Resort, aquarium room, or retro room? Probably either the retro room or the houses that we built on the veranda type decking thing that was on the seafront. Probably one of those two. The next question coming in from Billy Roblox, and the first question is, how much subs do you expect to get at the end of the year? 0. It's impossible. 0 subs. Let's try and get that. I don't really expect subs, really. I just, you know, like doing YouTube, and, you know, in return I get the subs. You know, like, I don't really expect them. For what I'd like to be on at the end of the year, probably over 8,000 subs. I think that's probably gonna be like my goal. Maybe getting closer to 9,000, possibly. That would be awesome. Social Blade reckons I'll be on 10,000, which I really don't see how. Yeah, probably for me, probably nearing about around 9,000 subs, I think, probably. And the next question coming in from Madalicito Valima. I really don't know how you pronounce that last name, I'm sorry. Their first question is, how long have you played SCR? About a year and a half, and they said 2 years and a half. Because I think I first played it in... No, hold on, it is 2.5 years, because I first played it in 2019, in June time. So about, well, actually 2 years and a quarter, I'd say, of a year. So probably something like that, because, you know, as I said, I think the first time I played it was in June 2019. And their second question is, where in the UK are you from? England. I'm from England. There you go. And the final person that asked me a few questions was, of course, my sister, Lowsley Pumpkin Pops, as it is coming upon Halloween, and she's changed the name to that. So her first question is, what are you getting me for Christmas? I'm going to be giving you pain, if that's all right. I don't really know, really. I should probably start searching around things. I don't know. Probably pain is probably going to be the most one, or the main one that's going to be your Christmas present. The other question is, what do you want for Christmas? A chilled out day that's peaceful. The ability to stream maybe on Christmas Day. I don't really know, really, what I want for Christmas. Money. I don't know. Because obviously, if I am going to be getting this gaming PC, you know, before, you know, Christmas, obviously, I'm not going to be having, you know, I'm not going to have the money to get the entire thing. You know, I think my parents are going to agree to, you know, paying towards it, and then I pay them back, basically. So if I can get some money to start that loan, I guess, kind of refund thing. That would be awesome. I don't really know, really. The next question is, when are you putting your Christmas tree up? Probably when you're going to be doing yours. I don't know. And the next question is, do you need me to put the lights on your Christmas tree for you? Probably, because if you guys don't know, I am awful at putting up Christmas lights, so probably. And the final question of this Q&A, again sent in by my sister, is what is your favorite Christmas song? Now, most of you probably don't know that I'm actually writing my own Christmas song. It goes in the tune of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, so join along if you want to. But this is what I came up with. Lauren, the annoying sister, had a very big fat bum, and if you ever saw it, it might just cover up the sun. Then all the reindeer melted, and they all passed out in threes. But everyone loves my sister, she'll go down in history. There you go, that's the song that I've been writing. So that is going to be the end of this Q&A. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, then make sure you leave a like on this video. That would be awesome, and thank you very much. Also, make sure to subscribe as well if you haven't done so already, and I will see you guys in the next video or stream. But until then, take care and peace out.